Coming up, game number 8, Jaipur Regals versus Chandigarh Beasts. Jaipur Regals with their first game of the day. Patrick McLean, Kev Zia, Abhishwa Abraham and Vijay Parmar will be featuring for the Jaipur Regals. This is Dulon Kharsati, Jasjeet Sori, David Boone and Kunal Raghav. For the teams are Kunal, Jasjeet and David Boone for Chandigarh. David Boone launching but gets nothing but air over there.
That was a nice shot. Looked pretty good from here.
Jaipur has Patrick on the floor along with Kef, and you have a number 8 Vijay Parmar, Abhishwa Abraham on the floor. David launches another one from downtown, isn't able to connect.
David is feeling it today. He's 0 for 2 from the line. Let's see if he can get better from there.
Abhishwa stepped out of bounds over there, thought about launching the 3, but by that time had already stepped out of bounds. Sharp call there by the referee, and possession comes right back to Chandigarh. No team has scored yet. We've had about 30 seconds of action here from game number 8. And Patrick now.
Patrick with his second shot of the day. Let's see if we get one. Oh, 0 for 2. Nice shot. Out of bounds. A lot of hustling going on out there. That's what I like to see.
Nile, another thing, if you notice, both teams not much of a size. No quality big men, so to say. Patrick is perhaps one of the taller players on the floor, and that itself says a lot about the kind of height that is available on the floor between these two teams.
Right. Not too much of a post presence, but we got a lot of threes, and he makes one. David, 1 for 3 for the night. Patrick with the nice drive. Pull up. Yes, give me one.
Patrick there opening the scoring there for the Jaipur Regals. 3-1, they're trailing, the Regals that is. From the Pink City, wearing the pink colored jerseys with the black stripes on them are the Jaipur Regals. This is your first glimpse of them today. And
rebound from the Beasts. David with the ball. Top of the key. Post entry as we just spoke about this. And we get one. Oh, it comes out.
David Boone isn't able to connect. Thought about launching another 3. Making his weight inside, passes it to Jasjeet, who launches now from outside, can't connect. And then you have Kunal fighting for the loose ball, can't get his hands on it. Kef now with the ball for Jaipur, launches from outside and connects. 2 points more for the Regals. Tied game with about 3 minutes, 10 seconds gone in this game. David Boone has the ball, launches another one from outside, can't connect, falls down, hoping for a foul call, didn't get it his way. Oh my.
Nice hustle. That's what I love to see. Nice hustle. Out of bounds on Jaipur. It'll be the Beast's ball.
Hopefully Jasjeet didn't get hurt over there as he crashed into the hoardings. Seems to be all right.
Yeah, he'll be good. He's good.
Check ball once again, and Patrick has the ball. We've seen a substitution on the floor. Foul there. You could hear the slap on Patrick's wrist here all the way to the commentary box. And Patrick makes his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, strong drive by Pat with the left hand. Nice. He should be shooting one at the free throw line right now. A lot of shots going up. A lot of shots are going up.
Chandigarh had started this game 3-0, and now Jaipur has come back 4-3. They have to be careful, because if Chandigarh loses this game, as I've said, they're out of this competition.
Like we said earlier, we want to talk about the turnovers. Let's see if Jaipur could keep it on the court. Nice post up there. Let's see what he could do with it. David is not pulling that 2 today. David is there. Nice drive. Just fell out the rim as he hustles back.
Kef on the floor with Patrick, and then you have Vijay Parmar who's come in place of Abhishwa Abraham for Jaipur. With the headband is Vijay Parmar for Jaipur Regals. And nice, active, good defense there by Jaipur. Patrick launched one from downtown, couldn't connect. And ball was nearly stolen there by Vijay Parmar. Jasjeet denied but is hacked in the process. Neither team has been able to get into any kinds of offensive rhythm.
Yeah, it seems like they just take it back and either shoot it or drive to the basket. Let's see if we can get some pick and rolls going as we have a timeout at the moment.
And both teams gathering a breather. The first mandatory timeout, which is after the first 3 minutes of basketball action has been played, is taken on a dead ball. And both teams locked in the heat of battle. 4-3, the Regals are just about up by 1 point. Patrick hasn't been able to get his game going so far.
Yeah, pretty low scoring game here. Kind of deep into the game. Let's see if that'll change after this timeout. Fellas get a little break.
So Jasjeet it is at the free throw line, and he has an opportunity to tie the game for Chandigarh. Can't do so. Kunal came from behind trying to tip it in, but only managed to push the ball out. And call on the floor is Jaipur ball.
Jaipur has the ball again. Patrick wanted it in the post. Nice pull up, missed it. As Jaipur gets the rebound again. Drive, nice drive, strong drive.
So a foul call there on the floor yet again. 6:31 left in the game. 4-3. Neither team has been managed to get any kind of offensive rhythm. Good give and go there between Vijay Parmar and Kef. Kef manages to finish with the bucket. Jasjeet then with another attempt. But Vijay Parmar has brought about some kind of a burst of energy off the bench while Abhishua takes a breather. Kunal making that pass to David, who isn't able to finish that. And you have Patrick now with the ball. Launching it from downtown, isn't able to connect, and that is Kef, who yet can't finish. Once again missed, and finally Patrick manages to get the hoop and draw harm. Will come to the free throw line as well, and with that Jaipur makes another substitution. Abhishua comes right back on the floor. Kef sits out, as does Jasjeet for Chandigarh, but impressive play there by Patrick. Nile.
Yeah, got a little bit hectic there. Patrick missed a three. Let's see if we get this free throw. He misses. David at the top of the key. He takes a three. Nice shot, but he couldn't go in.
Nice. Was that a 2-point shot? Yes, I think it was. And Patrick finally getting his shooting stroke.
Now, once Patrick hit one, it'll be very seldom he misses again. As he gets it right. Oh, he slips. Was that a travel?
Well, they didn't call that. Kunal manages to connect. And it is now 8-5. The Regals are still in front. And a burst of energy being provided by Vijay Parmar, who's on the floor alongside Patrick and the other player from Jaipur Regals, which is Abhishua. David faking his way and making his way to the hoop, but can't finish. And ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a nice pump fake by David. He just couldn't finish it, which is it's a lot out there. It gets tiring. Definitely does. Patrick with the pull up for the two. And it goes in. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you with this kid, Patrick. Nice shot.
Slowly but surely, Patrick is getting his shooting stroke. 10-5 now, 5-point advantage. David Boone fighting in the low post. Kunal always fighting for the ball. We have to admire his intensity, his hustle. Never gives up on any loose ball. Kunal, that is of the Chandigarh Beasts, Kunal Raghav, and guarding Patrick right now. Patrick steps back, launches the three. This time it's an air ball.
Yeah, no good, man. But shout out to both of these teams. A lot of hustling. A lot of hustling. Nobody's giving up. They want this game for real, for real. They really want this game. As David gets the layup. David is going hard. Nice hustle. Jaipur at the top. Strong drive. Step back. Filet.
Patrick McGlynn finally getting his shooting stroke and leading the offensive charge of the Jaipur Regals, who are now ahead in this game by 5 points. About 4 minutes left to play. And Vijay Parmar this time with the explosive burst. 12-6 now.
Strong drive with David cutting. And he'll get fouled. Let's sit him at the free throw.
(12-6) and a timeout has been taken, the second mandatory timeout, which is with 4 minutes or less left in the game. At the 3:59 mark, you can take the second mandatory timeout, and you now have both teams taking a bit of a breather. Jaipur in a comfortable place, but this might be too much of a deficit for the Chandigarh Beasts to make up.
Yeah, sometimes it gets tough, and then when scores increase and other team doesn't get the score, it's tough to come back in. Let's see what the Beasts have for us. Look like they're making up a game plan.
And both teams players make their way back on the floor. Jasjeet, Kunal and David for the Chandigarh Beasts, and for Jaipur you have Vijay Parmar and Patrick McGlynn, as well as number 6, that is Kev Zia, who's on the floor for the Jaipur Regals.
Nice pass by Patrick as number 6 gets fouled.
Kev coming to the free throw line after he got fouled. He got hacked, rather. An opportunity to make this a 7-point game.
Free throws, very important.
And Chandigarh has to be careful. They've already committed 5 fouls, and the next foul will be their 6th, after which Jaipur will get 2 free throws for every foul that is committed from foul number 7, 8, 9. Thereafter, it will be 2 foul shots plus the possession of the ball.
Yeah, and that can be very crucial, especially when you're up.
McGlynn being guarded, passes it inside to Vijay Parmar. Dulon there, Kunal Raghav rejecting Kef over there. Good intensity displayed by Kunal Raghav. Really, one has to admire his defensive chops.
He's not giving up. I play with him on my team any day. He's going hard. Nice. Nice fake to the basket. As we'll get it. Was that a foul call? No, that'll be out of bounds. The Beasts have it again. David going pretty hard. Oh. Is the screen cracked? Yes, it is cracked. That's a display of hustle right there. We love it. That's a display of hustle right there. We love it.
There seems to be some damage that has been done to the television screen behind the basket, and that should put a temporary stop, hopefully not a very long one, to proceedings. But Regals with the advantage in this game, and Patrick McGlynn took his time to get his shooting stroke, eventually found it, but got some good contributions there from Kef, Zia, as well as Vijay Parmar, who didn't start the game, came off the bench, but had his active hands and his energy and intensity contributing in the favor of the Jaipur Regals. Chandigarh really under pressure. They lose, they're out. They already lost their opening game to the Mumbai Hustlers. 19-13 was the scoreline from that game. The Chandigarh Beasts managing only 13 points in the mandatory 10-minute time limit. And Nile, which team are you hoping now will make it to the quarterfinals alongside you? We already have a big game coming up in the next encounter, which is the Delhi Hoopers versus the Chennai Icons. Both teams lost to your team, so it'll be a direct shootout for the second quarterfinal berth from Pool A.
I don't really have a team that I like besides my team, of course. But I'm looking to see what Mumbai Hustlers have in stores. I believe did they win the first game today?
Mumbai, yes, they did win their first game, and they beat the Chandigarh Beasts.
So let's see what Mumbai have in stores for us. Shout out my boy Bick out there.
And group points coming up on your screen now. You have that group which has the Delhi Hoopers and the Chennai Icons. Nile Smiths representing the Goa Snipers, who won both their games today, beating the Hoopers and the Chennai Icons. So it will be a direct shootout between the Hoopers and the Chennai Icons in that last encounter from Group A, which will be the very next game coming up from Group A. And the winner of that game between the Delhi Hoopers and the Chennai Icons will book the second quarterfinal spot in this round 6 of the 3x3 Pro Basketball League that is happening here at Pheonix Market City in Kurla, Mumbai. Last round was held in Bengaluru. And Patrick McGlynn waiting to take possession of the ball. The technical difficulty has been addressed. 13-6. The Regals are leading. Nice spin there by Vijay Parmar. Couldn't finish, unfortunately. Patrick launching it from downtown. Isn't able to hit, but Kef it is with the rebound.
And Kef with the shot. Oh, looked like the backboard was going to need him this time, but it came off slightly. Nice pump fake for the shot. And it's good. 13-8. Jai pulled up. Nice move from Patrick. Just couldn't go in.
13-8. Kunal making his way to the hoop. Isn't able to finish. Kev looking for the rebound. Another point coming the way of the Chandigarh Beasts. A late rally. Can they do enough to beat the Jaipur Regals?
Shout out to David, man. He's a hustler, man. I love his game. I love his mentality. As Beast pull up for the 2. Couldn't get it to go in.
They'll have to take their shots carefully if they want to make a match of this. They're already trailing now by 4 points. Vijay Parmar this time draws nothing but air. And Patrick trying desperately to keep the ball in play. Vijay gets the ball back. Patrick retains possession, launches one from deep, can't connect. The ball finds its way into Dulon's hands.
David with the strong drive in the left, and it drops. Jai put up top. Yes, turnover. I seen that from here. I seen that out of bounds from here.
It's a 4-point game. We were taking this to be an easy victory for Jaipur Regals, but somehow the Chandigarh Beasts have managed to inch their way back into this contest. Just shows that nothing can be taken for granted in this league.
Yeah, we thought Jaipur was cruising like Tom. Nice shot by David, but he slightly misses. I know how bad he wanted that shot. Patrick with the 2. He won't miss him too much.
Kunal with a lot of athleticism gets the harm. Will come to the charity stripe. Before that, it was Patrick who had knocked down the long ranger, getting his team another 2-point cushion, making it a 6-point game. And Kunal at the charity stripe. One free throw will come his way. Is able to knock it down. 5-point game. 90 seconds left. 90 seconds left in this Game 8 encounter between Jaipur and Chandigarh.
Nice pass by Patrick. Three's up. No good.
Vijay Parmar. It's been really good to see the kind of spark that he's provided the Regals off the bench. Kunal, meanwhile, launches one from downtown, follows up on his own missed shot and puts it back in. That's the kind of hustle you want from a teammate.
That's the kind of hustle I love, man. They down 5 points. They could have easily said that's it, but they still hustling. That's great. Beautiful.
So a timeout taken by one of the teams on the floor. There's just about 61 seconds left in the game. 17-12 in favor of the Regals. The Chandigarh Beasts really with their back to the walls. 5-point deficit. They already lost their opening encounter to the Mumbai Hustlers. 17-13. The scoreboard's just been updated. So facing a 4-point deficit, can they claw back? Not too much of time left. Nile is sitting by my side. Had your team been in this position, what would be the thinking?
Hustle, hustle, hustle. That's something that I always tell our guys, man. Just hustle. You never know what can happen. 4-point game, a minute left. That's a good amount of time. That's a good amount of time to come back.
Well, given that there is,
As Patrick hits the two, and he kind of put a stamp in it, and they get the turnover. Don't hit it again. Game oh, good shot, good shot. He looking to hit it again. Game time? Yes, we have game.
He called game and he finished it 21-13. Patrick McGlynn with the talk, walking the talk, finishing it off. Ice running through his veins. And 21-13 was the final score line between the Regals and the Chandigarh Beasts in this Game 8 Pool D encounter